earn more points if you split the room. And who creates the most divisive dimensions will win.
6'11"? Oh my, Barb. Oh my gosh, he's 6'11". 6'11"? We're in 124.
I met this girl tonight, okay, in a coffee shop.
I feel like something incredible is really gonna happen here.
Hey, Paul!
The first one, the high heel. You have to want to know, okay? Do it again.
But it wasn't me little donkey's shite, it was me pony's shite, which shows how much you were listening.
They're nice.
I really like this.
Welcome everybody to my channel. I'm of course your host Mega Mike the Movie Man. We got an awesome stream planned for you all today. We're playing Split the Room Funny Edition. So the topic here is this movie funny or not? We're going to be voting tonight, and the goal is for everybody to split the room. We're going to play 5 rounds. If you do a clean split, you're going to get the maximum points, 3 points. If you do 2 against 4, you get 2 points. 1 against 5, 1 point, and then you can get 0 points. Doesn't happen often, but it's hilarious when it does. If everybody votes the same way, that's 0 points that round. After 5 rounds, we look at the totals and we see who won Split the Room and who gets to take home the Split the Room trophy for tonight. Now, there are overtime rules, so if we get to that, I will explain it when we cross that bridge. But let's go ahead and just remind people, if you love movies, go ahead and laugh that like and subscribe up to support the channel. If you'd like your comment read live tonight, support the community through some super chats. And then, of course, if you'd like to help choose the next Split the Room topic, consider some memberships for those perks. But let's bring out this amazing panel today, and these people I know are absolutely hilarious, so it's going to be a fun time tonight. Hey, how's everybody doing?
Good. We're good. Let's go.
They got a bullhorn.
All right, so everybody's ready. Everybody got their whiteboard to vote?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, Huck, you're going to start this off. You're feeling confident? You're the veteran here. You're the returner, so you got to start this one off strong. It's time for you to redeem yourself from the last one.
I came in second, by the way. Redeem is a word I use. It wasn't last.
Hey, second is first place loser.
It's the first loser.
If you're not first, you're last.
That's right. All right. Well, all right. Let's start off this silly comedy or not competition with a movie that let's just cut to the chase. We all know it. We all love it. Banshees of Inisherin. You know, I'm not going to even hold up titles. I don't want to sway anything by holding up product. I'm just going to give the word. All right. So Banshees of Inisherin, considered a dark comedy, or is it? Now look, it's funny. Dude cuts off his fingers, throws him in a door. Donkey eats it, chokes to death. Hilarity ensues. Am I right? I mean, it's nothing funnier than that. Okay, look. There's some funny parts. Okay, the dog taking the scissors, backing out of the house, right? So he doesn't chop more fingers off. Hilarious, laugh out loud moment. Or is it? I mean, for me, there's some funny moments, but there's also really sad, dramatic moments. Like this movie isn't like when people say it's a black comedy. Oh, it's gonna be great. Where's all the laughs? You know, or the laugh dog backing out, chopping fingers off. You find that funny? Cool. I don't find it. Do you find it? I might. Tony, do you find that stuff funny?
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know. So I mean, look, there's 2 sides of this. There's, hilarious, chubby little fingers choking donkeys. Stop me if you've heard the joke. Or it's just shit's not funny, man. You killed a donkey. I mean, but I don't know. I don't know how you guys think. I don't know how twisted you are or how loose you are with your comedy. But this movie is definitely right down the middle, I think. You think it's funny or it's not funny? It's hilarious. No, I didn't. Let me know.
Well, I'll play some defense here. This movie is absolutely not funny. So I agree with you, Huck. I know your true heart on this one. You don't think this movie is funny because it absolutely isn't funny at all. I did not laugh once with this movie. It's a drama by far. And yeah, it's not funny. So that's all I have to say. Anybody else want to add anything before we vote?
Yeah, this movie is hilarious. I don't know how anyone watched this movie and didn't laugh at anything. So that's surprising, Mike. I think the movie's hilarious. I think the script is great. Even the way they curse is funny, and they curse a lot. And Barry Keoghan is hilarious in this movie too. So yeah, I think it's a very funny movie.
I found the movie to be very sad. Most of the parts.
I agree.
It's very tragic, and it was sad. It got me choked up some. I mean, there were some funny elements about it, but man, what a terrible life he had.
He just wanted a friend. That was it.
Yep,
He
that's
didn't
all
want
he
to be
wanted.
a friend no more.
And the one friend just says, "I don't want to be your friend anymore." That's hilarious. Come on, right? It's out of nowhere. Who does that?
Exactly. That's why it's funny. Who does that?
Right? Ben, Cody, how you feeling?
I've never seen it, but it looks it's boring as shit.
Yeah.
I'm there with you, Cody. I have not seen it at all, and it never piqued my interest one bit.
It will bore you to tears. Absolutely.
Wow.
While laughing your ass off. While
me.
laughing your ass off. All right.
All
Is
right.
this movie
Ready
funny,
to vote?
or is it
All
not
right.
funny? Right? That's what we're voting. Is it
Yeah.
funny or is it not funny?
Funny
Right?
or not? So
All right.
yes, funny, or no, not funny.
All right.
All right.
1, 2,
Everybody
3,
ready?
go.
1, 2, 3.
Yep, go.
Okay, so that's 2 right there. Hey, you got 2. That's pretty good.
It's a great movie. I love that movie.
And now that I voted, I can say it's a pile.
I know, Huck. That was totally strategy on your part.
Yeah, it was.
There
You
go.
didn't help me any, Mike.
I
Chiming in.
had to play defense on there. I just let you
Yeah,
get
because
3
you knew I
points
did a
there.
good job, and you tried.
You
You took a
did.
dump on it.
You did a
I
great
see where you're
job.
going. I'm ready
Yeah.
for you. I'm ready for you.
All right, Tony, what do you got for us?
Well, I've got the Psycho Gorman,
Oh, that movie was great.
a good sci-fi action film. It's hilarious. I just love the characters in this. They're being invaded by this big, humongous monster from space, and everybody pretty much just takes him in like he's a family member. And he's, I don't know, the family's hilarious to me. I think this right here is more of a comedy than it is a sci-fi horror type film. And to me, I think this is probably one of the funniest movies I saw that year.
Has anybody else seen that on the panel? I know Huck has. Has anybody
Oh, I've
else?
seen that movie. That's some hot trash right there. Look, let me jump in on that.
Oh my
So
gosh.
look, it is funny. I will say it is funny as all get out, but the girl's a pain in the ass. That kid is annoying. She is not fun. She's not cool to her brother. She's mean. Kid is flat out mean. Now that said, Psycho Gorman himself is hands down hilarious. Like he owns that movie. Like I wish it was more him than like her, but like she's just so mean to her brother. You want to slap her. Aside from her, though, yeah, I can say it's pretty funny. Aside from her,
I'm like, I took that movie totally serious. I love that movie. It's so good. All right. Ready
nobody
to
else?
vote? All right.
So I do not vote, correct?
Yeah, you
No,
vote.
you do vote.
Okay.
Yeah, you vote. Everybody
every
votes.
round. We don't know what you're gonna say, Tony. All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Is that
you
clean
split it.
split right there? Wow. Nice.
It was hilarious.
Tony
Yeah,
is
Mike, you're lying.
in the lead.
The girl was
No,
very annoying, though.
It's not
She
that
was.
funny. I love the movie, but it's straight up a sci-fi action movie. It's like Power Rangers. All right, let's
Yeah.
And Power Rangers is kind of funny.
True. That's true.
All right. All right, dude. What are you thinking?
So this is going to be a third installment of a franchise. I thought it was hilarious. A lot of people only like the first 2, so my pick is going to be Scary Movie 3. It doesn't have the Wayans brothers, but it still has a lot of good comedy. I think after this one, it goes downhill. But I think Charlie Sheen did a good job. I thought it was funny.
Signs?
Yes. Yeah, and
The
then it
Grudge
has the
too, right?
Yeah, no, that's the next one. That's this is the one where it's like what's his name is Leslie Nielsen is the president, and then you got And then you got the Michael Jackson up, with the he's like he has the girl, he's like the taking the little kid, and he's like I didn't take your kid, by God, he's a girl. I was like, and like here I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, but even I laughed really hard at that part. And yes, like Signs, and I think they do War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds.
Was this the one? This is the one with where Simon Rex?
Simon Rex. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that part was pretty.
I'm a white boy, but my neck is red. I put Miracle Whip on my Wonder Bread, and he puts on his hood, and it's a KKK. Yeah.
Yes, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's a funny movie. I don't know how anybody is arguing that it's not a funny movie. That's a straight up comedy right there. That's a total spoof.
A lot of people don't think it's funny though.
Really? I think that's one of the better scary movies. I mean, I would go the first one, and then I'd go number 3. Yeah. All right. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1 no.
Tony says no.
Nope.
It's not for me.
Point still.
I have a tough time with those spoof films like that. I just, for whatever reason, I just can't get into them, and yeah.
This is Tony laughing, man.
Yeah.
I'm having a good time.
Or just says, "That's hilarious."
Yeah.
Says the word.
Welcome back, Tony.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so I'm going old school on this one. I dug deep into my VHS collection to pull out 4 Texas. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Annette Ekberg, and Ursula Andress star in a movie about a casino boat that all things go wrong. Albeit they're cowboys, they only have 6-shooters. When the bad guys show up, there are more modernized weapons showing up in here. It has an all-star cast, besides what I just said, of who's who of Hollywood at that time. Is it funny or is it not? You make up your choice if you think Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin's acting skills are hilarious or not.
I'm like, who are these people?
I've never seen this. I've never even heard of this movie.
I think you have picked a title all by itself that no one knows, and all you did was describe a Western. So
Yeah.
I can't play.
I don't know the movie. I've defaulted it.
I don't know if I can say hilarious on that or not.
If it was not funny, we would have remembered it. It would have been memorable throughout time. We would have
Tell us some of the
spoken with
jokes
humor
so we can
forever.
laugh.
I mean, it stars Buddy Hackett. It stars Buddy Epson. It has cameo roles
It's
in
got
here.
all the buddies in it.
All the buddies in this movie. This is a buddy comedy.
Yeah, it's a buddy comedy. It has all Frank and Dean's buddies in it. So
That's awesome.
Okay. Everybody got their answer?
Mhm.
Yes.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1 yes.
The one guy who saw it.
You get a point.
That's true. A point is a point. All right.
I mean, it is a Three Stooges cameo in that movie too. So
Well, you
Should've
should have
led with
started
that.
with that instead of
Should
the
have led with the
buddies.
Three Stooges cameo.
But
Instead,
it's
I got
not,
Buddy.
but their
Buddy.
cameo's not funny at all. They're just shown on screen. That's
But
it.
we wouldn't know. We haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
like
You
he
should've
just
lied.
told us though, it's not funny. They just appear. He just said that it's not
Well, their part's not funny.
right. Like the Three Stooges part isn't funny.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna start off big time here. I'm coming back. Now I'm hoping people have seen this movie. If you haven't, I'll try to do some explanation like Ben just did. So I'm going with a little 90s action movie. I just watched this for the podcast. It's called Striking Distance with Bruce Willis. I'm going to tell you why this movie's funny. It's not a comedy. It's not a comedy, but it's hilarious. So you got Bruce Willis. He plays a cop and he's in Pittsburgh. First of all, the movie opens with a car chase. These cars are going down a hill and they're like flying. It looks like they're jumping off trampolines. It's incredible. I mean, you can't do this now. It would be CGI and horrible. They're bouncing cars, right? Something happens. He ends up becoming a boat cop, which automatically is funny to me when you're a tough guy and you have to become a Pittsburgh boat cop. On top of that, he has a partner who turns out, I don't want to spoil things. Okay, there's a serial killer in this movie. The serial killer, every time he calls him to report he's killing somebody, he's driving a remote control cop car. I kid you not, around the bodies on the floor. And he also blows up a car with a flare gun, just a flare gun, like drive-by shooting off a boat. It's one of the funniest movies I've seen in the last, I don't know, like funniest non-comedies I've seen in a long time. You got Sarah Jessica Parker. She's not that funny, but she's in it. So,
and Tom Sizemore, right?
Yeah, Tom Sizemore. And you got the cop who keeps yelling, "I'm the best cop! I'm the best cop!" He says it like 50 times, and I laughed every single time. "I'm the best cop! Tell me I'm the best!" And then he doesn't say it. So it's hilarious.
He's not the best cop.
He's actually the worst cop, and he wants to be told he's the best cop. And it's hilarious. It's like one of the funniest movies. So Striking Distance. Watch it if you want to laugh and see explosions.
Man, I want to watch this movie now.
You should. It's very good. It's bad, but it's good.
So bad, it's good.
It is.
Wow. Has anybody else seen this movie?
Yeah, I freaking love that movie.
Did I lie? Did anything I said was it a lie?
Okay. Yes, but I don't think it's funny. I think it's awesome.
I think it's awesome too. I enjoyed it. Like I had a good time, but I definitely laughed. I definitely had many laughs.
Yeah, I would have to rewatch it and look for the comedy this time. I think when I watched it, I was like, "Oh, this is a really cool movie. I've never seen by Bruce Willis."
Watch the cousin just yell, "Who's the best cop? I'm the best cop."
I have to.
Yeah, it's great.
I honestly didn't know I had a Blu-ray though. I have the DVD.
Yeah, apparently I surprised some people when I showed up in another group chat. And I was like, "Hey, I got this at the used bookstore on Blu-ray." They're like, I didn't even know that existed. Everyone had a DVD.
Yeah.
So pretty funny. Nice. Just saying.
All right, votes. Everybody got their vote?
There's nothing funny about a serial killer, guys. Just remember that.
Unless he drives a remote control cop car around the body, and it's a little funny.
1, 2, 3. Oh, that's nice. A clean split right there. Wow, nice.
I voted yes, just by the way Nate described it to me. That what he said sounded like it would be something that I would laugh at.
Man,
Tony, you've never seen this?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you got to see it.
I think
you like it. I think you all like it.
I do want to see it now. I want to see remote control psycho killers.
Yeah, it's Rowdy Harrington who directed Roadhouse.
Rowdy's great.
Yeah, so if that helps, it's worth a viewing.
Does anybody get throat punched?
No, but there is, like I said, there's a drive-by flare gun shooting, which is one of the funniest. I think just the whole physics of it doesn't make any sense, but it makes me laugh every time.
I think it did really bad too at the box office. I don't think people took it serious. I think people were laughing in the theater probably.
Yes. Bruce Willis looked like he wanted to be anywhere else except in this movie. So
worth it. All right. Okay, over to me. I don't have this one on physical, but this movie is absolutely hilarious. Just a box office dominator of last year. Barbie. Everybody loves Barbie. It's so funny. You got the I'm Just Ken song. How can you not laugh when you hear it? This movie is just laughing nonstop to finish. It's amazing, right? All the production design. It's so funny. Got Margot Robbie rollerblading 80s style. It is a hoot. I tell you, it is so funny. I just laugh just thinking about it.
No, you don't.
No, I'm telling you, it's hilarious. This
we know you're feeling
gold here. We know it's amazing.
Don't take
the funniest thing I've seen.
No, Mike's. Can you smell it? Can you smell the shit? No, it's Mike. No. We know.
So, Huck, you are telling me this is not a hilarious movie?
Oh, it is. I see what you're trying to do.
That's my point.
Here's the beauty. Right, here's the beauty. I'm just going to say, who doesn't think it's even if you didn't like it, you know it's funny. So if Mike decides to trick the room and vote no, who else is going to vote no? He's shooting for 1 point right here. I'm going down right now and telling you. So let's just vote.
I'm putting yes. I think this movie is great.
Oh, do you? All right, let's find out.
It's so good. It is so good.
Anybody else?
All right.
I thought, I'd lie if I say I didn't chuckle a few times. I chuckled. I definitely chuckled a few times. I don't think it was I never laughed hard, but I definitely think it's a comedy. I think it's humorous.
But is it a funny comedy?
Sometimes,
Yes.
a little bit.
I cried in this
A little
movie
bit
from the
might not
theater.
be enough, though.
That's
the
true.
thing.
Yeah, a little bit might not be enough for some people, so I don't know.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Hey, I'll take
come
a
on.
spit. Yes, let's go.
Come on.
Thank goodness.
You guys
I
didn't
was gonna
smell it?
stand.
Remember, you got to get into Mike's head. You don't give him the point, Ben. Even if you don't think it's funny, you vote yes. You know where Mike's going. You're not supposed to give Mike points. I smelled this all the way. And you guys all fell into it.
So I have a question. We're trying to get people to vote yes, right?
No, you
No,
want
you're trying to split the room.
Half yes, half no to maximize the points.
I see. Okay.
Yes. So trying to
And
be
you
the-
also want to make sure you're winning. So if you think other people are going to vote a certain way, you can vote another way, right? So,
Okay.
like, I knew what Mike was up to, so I voted the opposite because I knew he was
Yeah.
going to say no. But you
There was no
all,
way I
if
was
you knew,
gonna vote yes.
if you
No
knew Mike
way.
was going to do that, yeah.
You
I
didn't
can-
laugh, Mike? You watched that whole movie? You didn't laugh?
I hate that movie. It's in my top 10 most hated movies of all time, right next to Dunkirk and Skinamarink. Hate it.
Oh, Skinamarink. I
Oh,
that's
Skinamarink
also-
deserves all the hate.
That's horrible.
No, I did not laugh at all.
Okay.
So the way I'm voting,
Poor
the way I'm
Mike.
voting is if I thought it was funny or not. So, but we've got to be strategic about it too, right?
I mean,
But
yes. I
sometimes
mean, you're
it
doing good. You
backfires
split the
on you,
room, so
too,
you're doing
so-
good.
Oh yeah, let's look at the scores real quick. Let's see how everybody's doing. Let's see.
I mean, Tony's
The
doing good.
scores, here we go. So wow, I got a 3. Tony has a 3. Nate has a 3. We all split the room, so we're all tied. Huck is in second, number 2 right there, and then Dude and Ben with the 1 point. But it's still anybody's game because that was only round 1. There's so much game to be played, and now I think everybody gets how to play the game too. So that's helpful, right?
Yes.
Still trying to figure it out.
What are you talking
You'll
about?
figure it out by the
room,
end.
Cody. You're doing good. You are tied
Yeah,
for first
I did.
place.
Yeah, for someone who doesn't understand it yet, you're killing it.
That's what
Wait.
he's trying to stay low key under the radar. Like I
Wait,
don't know how
so-
to play.
Wait, so I have 1 point. That's good.
It's better than 0.
So okay, so the people with the 3, they're winning then.
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
Not
correct.
golf rules. Yeah.
Yeah.
Baseball rules.
Yeah, low score don't win.
I'm catching on.
All right.
He's gonna make a
All
comeback.
right.
I'm telling y'all right now. He just said he's catching on. That's he's about to come back and win on all of us.
Mhm. Yeah. I've seen it done before. So, all right, Huck.
All right. Okay. It's the last time I'll play this. All right. So the next movie I have, it's very popular. I'm assuming everyone's probably seen this classic. Shut up, Mike. Martin Scorsese classic, After Hours, right? You guys know this movie. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Oh, it's amazing. Let me tell you. So it's hilarious that Griffin Dunn, the character, everything that happens to him, everything leads to the next thing. So he wants to get home and take the subway, but the subway raised their rates that day, and he's got 98 cents in his pocket, costs $1.50. So because of that, he leaves the subway, takes a cab, and all he has. Actually, the first thing he does is take a cab. And he has a $20 bill, and $20 bill flies out the window because he's like an idiot. He puts it on the thing and it flies out. That's how he loses that money. Okay, so then he goes to the thing, and then he can't take the subway. He goes there. Then he finds a girl in a diner who just happens to say, "Come to my place. I do art." He goes there. Things happen. I don't want to give too many plot points away, but then that leads to the bar. In this bar, there's a guy who tells him to go to his apartment, but then there's like some thieves and murders that happen in that building. So everything leads to the next thing. And you are just like dying that this guy, like nobody's luck is this bad, right? Everything cannot so conveniently lead to the next thing. But in this film, everything leads so perfectly to the next thing. So that at the end, it all just sort of wraps itself up and starts back at square one as though the film never happened. And you're just like, oh my God, that's like the craziest night that anybody could have. There's dead people, there's cops, there's like riots, there's bad bacon on his table. It's all this stuff. And yet somehow it all wraps itself up. It's just kind of hilarious, but at the same time, it's also pretty pathetic. It's kind of sad, right? Because no way could stuff like this happen to somebody so easily. And in my opinion, Martin Scorsese you took the easy way out, having some sort of a gimmick where everything leads to the next thing. Personally, I think it's a cop out. It's what new rookie filmmakers would do. So kinda, if you find this stuff funny, that's cool. But also, I feel like it was a cheap way out. I don't know. I don't know about this movie. That's hilarious. I don't know. There you go. What do you guys think?
It's been forever since I watched it. I just bought that Criterion, but I haven't put it in yet. But I feel like your description made me remember that I don't think I laughed a lot. So I don't know. I don't remember laughing a lot. I'll just say that much when I watched it.
I mean, it's a classic dark comedy, so they say.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I didn't laugh much with that Criterion edition either. It's a really well-made movie, but it's so sad what happens to that guy. It's the worst luck ever. Yeah, I did not find it funny at all. So sad.
Come on, but doesn't somebody find it rather ironic all those things happen? Tony,
Yeah.
Ben, dude, right?
Yeah, everything just fell right into place from start to finish. It was hilarious.
See? I told you. Ben,
All
dude,
right.
come on. It's funny, right? It's
I've never
hilarious.
seen it.
Oh, dude, you like weird stuff, right?
Nah.
I think it should be right up your alley. You're gonna be.
I like striking
you're gonna be
distance.
laughing. You're gonna laugh. You'll laugh your ass off, man. And Ben, take it easy. I see you holding back the tears of laughter. Ben's just holding it. He's holding it in. He's just remembering the movie. He's like, oh.
Ben, have you seen After Hours?
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. He's
I-
just playing
See the
close to the
excitement?
vest. He's giving
See,
nothing.
look at that. He's poker facing it.
It's
I
like
love
he
it,
doesn't
Ben.
want to say nothing right now.
Poker face that stuff. Let's go.
All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. 1 yes.
And while I did vote yes, I am happy to know everyone thinks the same about this movie that I do. Because it was not what I expected.
You were expecting Wolf of Wall Street, weren't you? And you didn't get
That's still hands down the greatest Scorsese film.
So good.
I actually did love the movie, though. It wasn't a comedy for me.
Well, like you said, it was just so sad. Everything was just like it conveniently led to the next thing, and it was just pathetic what was happening to him, and how he survives is absurd. You really have to just, in the end, just go, all right.
Yeah, the $20 was the worst part. It's like, come on. Like, why would you take it out then? There is no point to- who does that?
That's what
No
I'm
one would
saying.
do
There's
that.
stupidity in this film. Like he puts it on the insert tray with the window rolled down, and of course, what happens? It flies out the window. Ugh. Sell that shit back.
All right, Tony.
All right, I
Man,
blew
this
that
is
one. Tony, make it up.
tough to play this game. I'm going with Beverly Hills Cop. To me, this was the funniest movie I'd ever seen. Just joke after joke after joke. It really wasn't very action packed. It was just I don't know. It was just a real heavy comedy. I loved all the laughter and all the jokes. It was just hilarious.
I want to get a T-shirt that says
all
"I
the
love the laughter."
I loved all the
I mean,
laughter.
Eddie Murphy's the funniest guy I've ever met. On the
You
big-
met him?
He does
on
laugh
the big
in the
screen,
movie.
on the big screen.
He met on the
I mean,
big screen.
If there's an Eddie Murphy movie, I just want to laugh all the time.
I can see Tony hanging out with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, we hang out all the time.
You're gonna be in the next Buddy Cop movie, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna be-
I love Bronson Pinchot in that movie.
Yeah.
He's
He's
every scene he's in
hilarious.
is so funny.
Serja. Isn't that his name? Serja?
Yes, yes.
Hello, my name is Serja. Could
It's
I
so
help
good.
you with your thing? Yeah.
Don't you just think it's the funniest movie?
I love the
Oh, it's
laughter. too,
hilarious.
Tony. I'm like,
Yeah, it's a
Come
good
on. I'm not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Come on. Banana in the tailpipe. The old banana in the tailpipe.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 2 no's. So 2. That's still pretty good.
I didn't think the movie was funny at all. It was an action. To me, it was an action movie, and I really loved it.
So you didn't love the laughter? I'm sad now.
No, and me and Eddie
I was
aren't
playing
as tight as
strategy. It's funny.
me and Eddie are not as tight as I let y'all on to believe.
Oh, Tony. Well, you know, it was originally written for Stallone, so that would understand why there's so much action in it.
Yeah,
Makes
I'm
sense.
glad Stallone wasn't in it.
It'd have been hilarious if it was.
Right? Stop or my mom will shoot.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, I should have pulled that one. That would have been a good one. All right, dude.
All right. So I actually was gonna pull Stop Over Mama Shoot, but I will switch it out for something. What about so this movie came out a couple years ago. It's more focused on like the younger generations, but it's like fast comedy, but it's built as a horror, but you find yourself laughing a lot. It's called Bodies, 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 with and you have the really funny Pete Davidson's in it. So that's a plus, and then you have a bunch of jokes that go over your head.
That's a great pick because that's a very divisive. That's a very divisive. You either like it or you absolutely hate it.
Yeah.
I
And
wish
like-
I would have known it's a comedy.
And then
I love the ending.
Yeah. And then the ending, it's either like it pays off for you or it doesn't.
Or
And
it pisses you off.
yes. Sometimes I go back and forth on whether I like the ending or not.
Gosh, it's such a Gen Z movie.
It's so dumb that it's smart, and it's so smart that it's dumb, and I just don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, it's a
That
very
might be
relevant,
perfect
relevant film.
Yeah.
Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. This is a funny guess.
I really feel like it does a good job of kind of satirizing Gen Z a bit, you know. But also I watched it at the theater and I vacillated between laughing and just being annoyed. So that's a good pick. That's a hard one. I think I got my answer. I think I know.
Huck's like, what did I vote?
I haven't
Did you
seen
have
it, so I
to
have to base my answer on all the stuff I just heard.
To me, it's a horror movie foremost. It's horror.
I think it leads comedy and then there's horror in it. Personally.
That's how I feel too.
See,
All right.
even this panel split. This is gonna
It'll be easy.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, two yeses. All right.
I honestly felt like I was too old when I was watching it.
Yeah, it wasn't funny at all.
I thought it was. I thought it was okay for a one-time watch, but I don't think I could watch it again.
Yeah, and it wasn't scary. I mean, to me, a horror movie should at least scare you.
Yeah, well, that's why I like it. Yeah,
stupid dumb luck, and
I just didn't understand. Like I said, I felt like I was there, and I was like, I feel like I should go. I like I need to leave before I get arrested for being overage. You know, like I was like, I need to leave.
I have a younger brother, so he kind of helps keep me in the know of certain things. So it probably worked a little bit better for me, but I don't disagree with anyone who would say it's not funny.
Yeah, see, and I can like, especially if I was understanding like what was like what they were saying and stuff.
Yeah.
I could see it being funny. So I'm. Did your brother find it really funny?
Yeah.
I was just like, that's the first time I've ever felt too old to watch a movie, and I watch Paw Patrol. You know. Actually, I haven't, but
I went and saw Paw Patrol in the theater. They asked me to leave.
Did they really?
Yeah.
They're like, sir, which one's your kid? And you're like, I haven't chosen yet.
Yeah, I haven't picked mine out yet.
Yeah, that was a movie I skipped on as well. Most movies I'll see, even animated titles, but no, Paw Patrol, I'm like, I draw the line there. No,
I didn't see.
Heard it was pretty good. Heard it was pretty good.
They made a lot at the box
It was
office,
pretty good.
getting a sequel, I think. So,
What movie are we talking about? Because I'm thinking about Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
yeah, Paw Patrol.
Oh, okay.
Bodies probably
Bodies,
did not do good at the box office.
I don't know.
It was
I feel like it did
A24. I think
alright.
it did okay because it has a low budget.
And I think Pete Davidson had fans that went.
All right, Ben.
All right.
Pick someone we've heard of.
I know Silent Assassin over here, all quiet. What are you gonna come up with?
My next one actually happens to be a movie starring the late great Leslie Nielsen. It is a bunch of pratfalls. Why? Because the guy can't see. The guy's literally blind throughout the entire movie. Based off of it's based off of an old cartoon short, and voiced originally by Jim Backus, by the way. Another hilarity right in there. Yep. This movie, for me, just because it has Leslie Nielsen in it, just made it that much funnier. Just seeing the same gags, just dumbed down a whole lot from all his previous films like Naked Gun, Wrongfully Accused, stuff like that. Just done in a more of a childlike setting where he's literally, he can't see like 3 feet in front of his face. The guy, even wearing glasses, is blind. The movie is Mr. Magoo.
Just the title is great.
I know. I'm like, the title sounds funny. I haven't seen it, but the title sounds very funny.
You never seen Mr. Magoo?
I haven't seen that one. No.
Have you heard of Mr. Magoo?
I feel like I've heard the name before.
Remember the cartoon?
Little cartoon with the bald guy.
McBarker.
No, he don't know any of that.
That was before my time.
Gen Z Mike over there.
Oh, come on. I'm a millennial. You got to give me a little credit. Don't put me with the Gen Zers, at least. All right.
Pete Davidson's going to be in the remake as Mr. Magoo.
The next Mr.
Kind of like Leslie, Liam Neeson's going to be in the remake of Naked Gun.
I think it's a great idea. I think it's great.
I honestly
hilarious.
So being serious, it's so weird that I think it's honestly going to really work. And I feel like the only reason why he got the job is because his name sounds close enough, so it's a joke to Leslie Nielsen, Liam Neeson. Like, I feel like, but there's something about it where I feel like this is really going to work. I don't know why.
If you want to see why it's going to work after this is done, go to YouTube and type in like Leslie Nielsen, Ricky Gervais, and AIDS.
Yes.
And
AIDS.
I mean, if you are not laughing, and then watch the outtakes, you will see why he is going to be fantastic.
Okay. So Huck, you're being serious. I thought you were being sarcastic.
Oh no, 100%. It's a bit that Ricky Gervais is doing with Liam Neeson. And,
Yeah. I've seen that. It's on.
Yeah, and he's really straight with his delivery, but it's hilarious. So
yes. Leslie Nielsen trying to learn comedy, by Ricky Gervais. It's
or
hilarious.
Liam Neeson.
Yeah, Liam Neeson. Well, yeah, but no, Huck, do you seriously think it's a good idea?
I do.
God damn, what's his name?
No,
Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
I don't think Leslie Nielsen's a good idea. He's a corpse.
Yeah. I really think it's gonna work.
Yeah.
I
do.
Better than John Hamm as Fletch.
Yeah.
Although that wasn't too great.
I didn't see it, but I could imagine.
Yeah, it's better than I thought. All right. Do we think Magoo is funny? Find out.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Is it a comedy?
Oh, 1 no.
I got one.
You're welcome, Ben. I gave you your point.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I don't remember laughing at that movie. I like the cartoon, but I remember even when I was younger when that came out, I was like, this ain't funny. I don't like this. I like Leslie Nielsen, but I didn't like Mr. Magoo.
Yeah, I thought Liam Neeson did a great job playing Magoo.
See, now I can't tell when people are serious now.
Tony can't be trusted. He said he loved the laughter. He really sold me, and then he said no.
Yeah, I know. I should have voted yes.
You said he was friends with
Eddie Murphy on the screen. Yeah,
he did say those words. He did.
Can't be trusted. All right, what am I
You
going
have
to
to
go
be
with?
you have to be a liar to win this game.
Tony's stone cold.
But you only want to be a half liar because you want half the people to agree with you.
Yeah.
You got to find a nice middle ground. Okay, I'm going to find a nice middle ground here. We had a little joke going in the little group chat about a certain World War II drama being a comedy, and it's not funny. I'm not going to pick that, but I'm going to pick another World War II movie that is funny, and that's going to be Quentin Tarantino's Inglourious Bastards. Now, listen, there's some stuff that happens in this movie, not funny. I don't consider this a comedy. I wouldn't go up to somebody and say, yeah, this is a comedy. However, I would tell people that this is a very funny movie at times. I think Brad Pitt, his accent, just every time he talks is funny, especially when he's trying to be an Italian filmmaker. and he's trying to say his name. He keeps saying Gorlami. Hilarious. I love that bit. Christoph Waltz constantly saying it's a bingo. Funny. And so I think it's a perfect mix of there's a little bit of action. There's a little bit of a comedy. The Hugo Stiglitz thing is funny. The little insert where it shows like his whole history. So I think it's a humorous film. And it is funny though. It is funny. I do laugh. And I think again, Brad Pitt, I mean, just even look at his face. It's too small. It's hilarious. Just his face with the underbite.
Zoom in. I'll zoom in for you, Nate.
Yeah, zoom in on this. Look at this. Underbite. Brad Pitt. Look at that. I mean, a lot of chin going on there and a little mustache.
Has a lot of chin.
A lot of chin, little mustache. So I'm just saying, just that alone, this is a funny movie.
Thank you.
I'm like, what to say on this one? I don't know how this is going.
I mean, everybody has to have seen this one.
I'll say that was in my little cadre of picks. Is that movie? I think it also has some very hilarious moments. After all, it is whether or not is it funny, not is it considered a comedy. Is it funny?
Yeah,
I loved it when they pulled all the people aside to kill them. That was, I mean, to me, that was hilarious.
They pulled the people aside to kill them. The bear juicing, that was funny.
They tortured them pretty well.
Yeah, that's true. A little torture goes a long way in a funny movie.
It does.
God.
Man,
best delivery.
I'm rethinking my answer.
It's funny, Mike. Trust me, you know it's funny too.
I just think about.
I think it is pretty funny.
I just think about what's.
I mean, Tony just sold the comedy right there.
So,
Drinking milk. Oh, Christoph Waltz.
Yeah, and it annoys the shit out of me.
Yeah, he's scary as hell in that first scene, that opening scene. It's just dialogue, and for a movie to start off like that and then end up you laugh quite a bit, I think Tarantino pulled it off pretty well.
Wow. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
clean split and right down the middle. That's awesome. Wow.
For the record, I think it is hilarious. I just voted no because I had a feeling. I just had a feeling.
You came to play. Ooh.
Yeah, but I do think it's a hilarious movie.
Great movie.
I love it. Yeah.
And I did love to see the people get killed.
They deserve it. Most of the people deserve it in this movie. So.
Yeah.
Oh
that was a good one, man. 8. That was good. Well played, man. Well played.
Oh man.
Thank you, sir.
I don't even know what I'm doing with this one. Oh, whatever. We'll go with this. No, I can't do that.
Love the confidence, Mike.
I don't know. Sure. I'm not confident on this.
I don't even know what I'm doing is how you want to start off every round.
Yeah, I'm
right?
not confident on this one. I have no idea what I'm doing here. So we will go with Punch Drunk Love. I mean, you got Adam Sandler, a comedic genius. He is hilarious. Anytime he's on screen, you have that scene at the beginning where he's all tripping out and funny things are popping up everywhere. I mean, just look at him. He looks like he's ready to have a good laugh. Like he's just ready right there.
Does he? Look at that picture.
The humor right there. I mean, come on. It's Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler is known for comedies. Punch Drunk Love. That's a funny title right there. I mean, at the very least, it's a romantic comedy. His phone conversation is hilarious. That is a straight up a comedy. It's not even close. Not maybe a dramedy, but more on the comedy, if anything. I know Ben Buster be laughing when he be watching the movie. I mean, come on, right there. Just look at that. He looks like he's ready to have a good laugh.
All right, so Mike, do me a favor, go full screen and show me that photo again. I think my picture's all fuzzy because he didn't look like he was about to laugh.
I'm going to show you right there. I'm going to show you right here.
Show me that.
Look at that. Look at
Holding
that.
back
Yeah, totally about to bust a gut. Okay,
look at that.
Just had to make sure.
Come on.
Nice. Okay.
You can tell him the eye.
It looks like he's.
tears.
It looks like he's watching the movie.
Exactly. What's more funny than that? What is more funny than that? Come on, you're not gonna cry during this movie. It can't be a drama.
I will say
during this one.
I will say where I'm gonna, Mike. I'll support you here. I guess when I think comedy, Paul Thomas Anderson immediately jumps to my brain. I mean, There Will Be Blood.
Absolutely. 100%.
The other one, Phantom Thread.
Exactly.
These are
comedic
comedy classics.
Comedic genius, right there.
Man.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, there
That's the
was
one he
blood,
did that I can't
talking
think of.
about
Boogie Night. Oh,
drinking
Boogie
his
Nights.
milk. Come on,
That's
I mean,
funny.
Boogie Nights hilarious.
Boogie Nights, Boogie. It's hilarious.
I always
right.
thought that alcoholism and anger issues is always a good time.
Yeah.
Tony
I mean,
knows. There it is.
I agree.
Yeah,
Leaving
it's
Las
right.
Vegas, anybody? Hilarious.
All right. Well, anyway, this is absolutely hilarious, as we know. All right, all three. 1, 2, 3. Man, I will take my one though. Yeah, I wasn't gonna win on that one. No way. Wow, a lot of
Have you
people
watched
do
it?
consider that though a dark comedy. Don't most people? I think most people would say it's a dark comedy, but
I think people just think Adam Sandler's in it, so it might have some jokes, but I don't know.
If you find Adam Sandler funny.
Yeah. But there will be blood. That is, you want to laugh? That's the way. I drink your milkshake.
milkshakes. There's nothing
Yeah.
funnier than milkshakes. That's like the comedic drink right there.
Agreed.
All right, Huck.
Oh, yeah, great. All right. Well, seeing as I'm tanking, I'll just keep going. All right, look, this next movie. You guys need to see it if you haven't seen it. And I'm going to go with the Sylvester Stallone opus Oscar. Now, I know we've talked about Throw Mama from the Train. That wasn't funny. Rhinestone missed the. But if you have not seen Oscar, I'm going to tell you genuinely that movie is the few or only time Stallone nailed it when it comes to comedy. His supporting cast consists of Marissa Tomei and Tim Curry as his linguistics coach, Fulton Poole. And Fulton Poole always comes over and he tries to get Stallone to stop being like, get out of here. You know, he's got a Stallone accent, his Italianness. And he tries to tell him, Mr. Provolone, your diction is improper. And he'll like tell Stallone how to speak like a Brit, and it's hilarious. If you gotta see the scenes where it's Tim Curry and Stallone, you'll see why I think this is an underrated comedy. A lot of people haven't seen it, and I feel like if you say no to this, it's probably because you're just on the train that he just can't seem to do comedy like Schwarzenegger. So I get it if you're in that camp, but if you've seen it, it's a really funny flick. Otherwise, you could vote no because Stallone just isn't funny in his movies. So there you go. Oscar, man.
It's probably one of my favorite Stallone films as far as a comedy is concerned. I love the cast, and I thought he did a great job. It's one of my favorites. I'm glad that it got a nice Kino Lorber release.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shocked by how good this movie is that it didn't win an Oscar.
I don't see what you did there.
I've never seen this, but about 10 years ago, someone described it just the way you did. And I said, that sounds funny. I'm going to watch it. And it's still on my like watch list of things I need to watch. But from what you said, it sounds fun. Like I want to see it. I just never.
Dude, when Tim Curry shows up with Stallone, I haven't seen a better pair in comedy than those two. They're really
so weird that it sounds like I want to see that.
Yeah, move it up your list.
I got to move it up.
Man.
Yeah, it's got to
Get
move
it.
up. It's been 10 years.
Dude, have you seen this flick? You got a little smirk going on down there.
I actually have the one sheet, the original one sheet poster.
So do I. I have one sheet.
Yeah. So Stallone's my favorite actor, and this is one of my least favorite movies of his.
Oh. Hey.
Yeah, okay.
Move it back down the list.
Yeah.
It's going back down the list.
I think it's
a fist.
Yeah, I'll say
no, Nate.
I think it's a comedy, but it's not as funny as it wants to, as it hopes to be.
Dang.
Man, I'm so confused here. I haven't seen the movie and I don't know where to vote.
I got
right. It's a tough one. All right, everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 1 no.
Wait.
What is this like? What is this changing answers? What is the get out of here? There's no changing answers.
But I meant to throw that up there.
All right. Boy, what is this trying to change answers? But good.
Sold it too good.
Yeah, I want to watch it again. I wanted to watch it back in 2014, and I want to watch it again now. Maybe I'll actually do it this time.
Yeah, but Kino does have a really good release of it.
They do. Yeah.
Nate, let me know if you see it. I want to know what you think of it. because it's
Yeah,
super
yeah.
good.
Well, I didn't know Kino has one, so I'm about to get on the old Google machine and
The Google machine.
see what I can do here to procure this movie.
All right, Tony.
Okay, so I'm fixing to show one of the dumbest movies I've ever seen. People loved it. I hated it. It's Napoleon Dynamite. I mean, there was I don't know why people thought this was funny. It was stupid. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, boring. And I guess
Oscar
that's why
goes
these. I guess
Tony.
that's why these people never really went on to do anything else because I don't
But
know.
Buff is like, I'm out.
What is that version? I want that. What?
This right here is the
He'll send
Fox
it to you.
Icon. Comes with a little mini poster.
I love it. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
And it's the drawings. I mean, it's stupid. It's like something that
It looks like a
sixth grader-
Criterion edition
sixth
right there.
grader-
Look at that.
it's sixth grade humor.
Like
Is what it
quality.
is. It's sixth
It
grade
sounds
humor.
like
Drawings. It's so stupid.
It's so stupid. It sounds like Tony's gonna send that to you in the mail.
I love that movie. Listen, that movie came out right after I was in high school when that came out,
Mhm.
and it hit me like a ton of bricks. It was hilarious. I saw it like, I don't know, 20 times, like within the first year, 2 years it was out. It's super quotable. You know, Tony, I'll agree with you that, yeah, nobody really went out to have like an amazing career from it, but it doesn't matter because it was like a lightning in a bottle type movie. It is weird,
Yeah.
but if you just let that weirdness shower over you, I think it's hilarious. I love that movie.
Well, I mean, every time I see a llama, I just want to punch it in the face.
Tina, not
You-
Tina.
You're just mad because I was at home talking to chicks all day on the internet. It's like one of my favorite quotes. I think about it all the time when he drinks the
Yes.
Gatorade.
Oh, LaFonda. Uncle Rico is
LaFonda.
a hilarious character.
Oh, they're
Hey,
so
LaFonda.
stupid.
I saw it in theaters when I think I'm around the same age as Nate, and everybody was laughing except for me. I was like, I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
But then I rented it when it came out on VHS, and I laughed really. I don't know why. I just must have been in a bad mood when I saw it in theaters. But when I saw it later on, I was like, this is so funny.
I mean,
I
I never
hate
walk
it
out.
so much.
I never walk out of a movie, but that one I just couldn't. I couldn't even finish it.
And then bought that cool version of it. Right.
Yeah,
after.
'cause I
Yeah.
bought
Right up there.
movies that I hate.
I bought
does.
it. I bought it so I could hate
He
watch
does.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I
I'm
can
gonna
just
watch this, I'm not gonna
loathe
enjoy
the
it.
cover.
I hate this movie so much. I'm gonna put it on.
Sixth grade
If you haven't
pictures.
seen it, don't waste your time. Seriously, don't waste your time.
All
You know,
right.
it's funny you say that though, Tony. I will say when I saw it, it was so hyped up that I didn't see it wasn't as funny as I was expecting.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it might be how you felt when you like saw Oscar, where you thought it was funnier, but not. Like I was the same way with Napoleon. I'm like, how is this super funny? I actually had the same reaction to the first Austin Powers. I
The
didn't laugh
picture of
out
me in
loud
the
with that
cast.
one.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's Pedro. And
It's
Let's
all-
do that.
Napoleon.
Let's zoom
It's
in
all
on
of
it.
them, yeah.
Oh
Look at
wow.
And
Look
Uncle
at that.
Rico, yeah. I
That's
just
a great
so
picture.
yeah,
Gosh.
They can go to conventions because they're really not doing anything else with their career.
No, so I had an I had bicep surgery, and that's what he's holding. He's holding my arm because it was
Oh.
right after my surgery. I don't know if you can see he's hugging my arm and holding it because my arm is stuck in a sling. But yeah, it was a fun time.
That's a beautiful picture.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
a
and plus,
beautiful movie. For a very
yeah.
beautiful.
Oh yeah. Plus, you said they haven't had much of a career. What's his name's in the new Trimmers movie. So
Oh wow! See,
Yeah.
don't talk about people not having careers. He's on Streaker Island running around with Michael Gross.
Mhm.
I think your cast photo swayed me. It was so charming.
All right. 1, 2, 3. 2 no. So 2. There
You
we
guys,
go.
you genuinely don't like this movie?
I love Napoleon Dynamite. It's
Really?
one of the funniest movies I've ever seen.
Oh, he lied.
No,
Look at that.
I
you know.
genuinely-
But Mike and Bin Buster, you guys don't like this movie?
No, this is
I
a
don't.
dumb
Oh, I
movie.
loved it. I
It's
loved
too
it.
dumb.
It's
I would never,
Never
punch.
liked
So
it.
funny.
I would never
I
punch a
watched
llama.
it. I was first year in college. Watched it with a bunch of guys in my dorm. They were all laughing. I'm just sitting here going, I feel a lot stupider for watching this movie now.
Yes.
Well, see, that's
It
what I
killed
thought when
my
I first
brain
saw
cell.
it. But then for some reason, 6 months later, it was the funniest shit I've
And
ever seen.
I
Like,
watched
it was
it
weird.
just because maybe I thought that too, Cody. But when I rewatched it again, I didn't laugh at all. I'm like,
What about Nacho Libre? Do you like that one?
No,
I don't
Same
like
director?
Nacho Libre.
No.
Not
But,
so-
but you know what? I only saw that once. And I never saw it again.
Watch it again.
Maybe I watch.
Watch it again. Now you'll like it. Now you'll like it.
Now I'm gonna love it, and that's what I'm gonna dress as all the time.
Yes.
All
So
right,
I do
dude.
apologize for the lion, but I do love Napoleon Dynamite.
As you should.
Tony's like, after I've been dominating you all, I do apologize.
I want to watch Tony watch a movie, like watch a comedy.
The Tony watch along.
Yeah, I just want to watch.
It's just
Tony.
him, his face watching it. I don't want to see the movie.
No, no.
We'll put up a
All right.
webcam in there so y'all can watch.
Oh no, I'm coming over.
Oh, okay.
All right,
No,
dude.
listen, this bite must not make sweet jumps.
Yeah, you'll have to. Oh, we'll have to get Tina. I got a llama named Tina. She's back there, so I'll make sure she doesn't come in when you're watching the movie.
Make her
with
some quesadillas.
Some tater tots.
It's a liger. Bring out your liger.
Mike, you got to watch this movie again. I don't know what you were thinking. You got to
Man.
give it another try. It's hilarious.
I can't do dumb comedies. Doesn't work for me. That's why Barbie didn't work for me. It was too dumb.
Oh, don't even compare it to Barbie. Yeah.
That's true. It's not nothing as bad as that, but still. All right. Let's see, dude. What do you think?
So this one, it's based off a book, and I don't know if the book is as funny, but the movie is funny. It's portrayed as a horror movie, and you don't even really know it's a comedy until you're watching it, and it's just all these like quirks and the way the guy acts. It's about a serial killer. It's American Psycho. It has all these cool, like those one-liners. He has some tapes to return. I think it's hilarious. Even the way he's having sex is funny.
He's all filming himself.
Yeah. I mean, now I do that every time.
Why are there so many mirrors in your house?
No, Christian Bale's line delivery in that movie is everything. It's funny. I think that I agree with you. I think that
I agree.
It's
That's
a
hilarious.
satire, and it's
Yep.
a very good one.
The business card. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
that's great.
Oh my god, it's so good.
And all the blood. I just love all the blood.
Oh, the blood is.
And look, it created a parody with Weird Al and Huey Lewis. So come on. Have you seen that? Huey Lewis is playing the part of
Yeah.
He kills Weird Al. That was hilarious. So for that alone, this movie's funny.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 1 no.
I do love the movie. I just don't think it's funny.
There's nothing funny about returning your tapes late, right?
Right.
Especially if you don't rewind them.
And close your door if you're going to be doing that stuff.
Not if you're him. Wide open so everybody can see.
All right, Ben.
Ooh. What do I want to go?
It's a vegetable, something.
No.
That's all I heard.
Upstairs.
Oh, all I heard, it's a vegetable dip. I was like, yeah.
No.
Now I'm hungry.
This is a sequel. It takes one of the best things about the original and puts that character in a completely different situation. It stars Randy Quaid. It's Christmas Vacation 2. Cousin Eddie's Tropical Island Adventure. I don't know about you, but taking Cousin Eddie, and one of the best things about that movie, the original Christmas Vacation, and sticking him on his own tropical island after he struck it rich, is just hilarious. Because he can't spend his money, so he blows it all on coconuts from a little oasis he sees there, a little mirage. So, yeah. And it's a Christmas movie as well, too.
Is the title of it Christmas Vacation 2 Cousin Eddie's Tropical Adventure?
Yes.
All right. I already know what I'm voting. I'm ready.
And is somebody whining a Timex watch? I just like, what is that noise?
Honestly, Cousin Eddie's hilarious, but only in small dosages. That's why Christmas Vacation works so well.
Yeah.
And that's why even in Vegas Vacation, some people don't like him that much because he's too much in it, you know. But
agreed.
Yeah.
And that noise was me grinding my teeth because I'm trying to keep from laughing about how funny that movie is.
You were pretty still.
Cousin Eddie's Tropical. Nothing screams straight to video more than a title like Christmas Vacation 2, Cousin Eddie's Tropical Vacation or Adventure, whatever you said. Yes.
Title's funny.
Yes. And Ben's description of him buying coconuts made me laugh, but I can't imagine looking at it would make me laugh. I mean, yes, it would.
He does have like super short, tight white pants on the whole time. Or shorts, you know, they're like really.
That's borderline if I want to see that or not, though. You know, like,
that may not be funny. Could be disturbing.
Which Quaid is Randy Quaid? And
yeah, it's not the attractive Quaid. It's not the
no, if it was Dennis, sign me up. I want to watch that. Yeah.
Right.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you got one. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know. But the title was hilarious.
Mike said yes to this and no to Napoleon Dynamite.
Well, I've seen Napoleon Dynamite. I know that was terrible.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Even Ben didn't vote yes for this movie.
Cousin Eddie is hilarious.
Mike, did you not see through what Ben was doing? He was telling you how bad this movie was.
Strikes it rich. He wastes his money on coconuts. Mike said, yes. Sounds. I'm going to watch this now.
That's an entertaining premise right there.
Oh, man. Okay, let's see. All right. I'm going to go with this. Now, unlike my first two movies, where I don't think they're comedies, but they're funny, I absolutely think this is a comedy. It's a horror movie, but it is a comedy, and that is going to be Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. This is, listen, all you need to watch is the opening scene where they do a James Bond style opening credits and he slashes the screen instead of shooting it like a gun. And that tells you all you need to know as far as what sort of tone you're going to get for the rest of the movie. Yes, it follows the tropes of all the Friday the 13th movies. There's people getting murdered by Jason, except he's a zombie this time. And he gets awoken Frankenstein style by a lightning bolt. I mean, it is the funniest Friday the 13th movie, hands down. And it's a comedy that has killing in it. I don't really even look at it. It's not scary at all. So I don't even look at it as a horror. At this point, they were like, we got to try something different because Part 5 was horrible. Let's make a comedy. And it worked. I actually love this movie. So yes, my pick is Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives.
Wow, the first straight.
I will say this, Nate. I don't know if it's a comedy or not, but you make me want to see that movie like right now. I have to see that opening.
You've never seen that, Huck?
It's like I feel like they all blend together for me. My brain becomes mush as I get older, so I don't recall seeing it. So I feel like I have to see it again to refresh my.
This starts off with like a Universal monster movie, like lightning, and they're in a graveyard, and the pole goes in, and a lightning bolt, and it's like what is this? And then it's literally a James Bond opening.
And
He's
then
walking across the screen.
And John Travolta's cousin's in it.
Well, yeah. See, even funnier.
Joey
This is
Travolta?
comedy gold.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know what his name, but he's in it.
Bob Travolta, we'll call him Bob Travolta. He's in this, and then you got the acting's really bad. So even if you want to go with that route, like you'll get some chuckles. Like, man, this is bad. But I do think it is a really good Jason entry. It's one of my favorites, if not my favorite. So,
and does it have the damn enchiladas? Is that the one?
Is this that
or
one?
where he's taking a poop?
No, that's
all those
number
enchiladas.
5. That's
That's
number
5.
5.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
5.
This one has the triple head cut though with the machete, right?
And this has the paintball. Remember the paintball scene?
Yeah.
Those guys are playing paintball, and he hits the guy's face onto a tree, and it leaves like a blood face on
Oh,
it.
yeah.
They got the smiley face. Yeah. Man, you're convincing
Wow.
me, Nate.
This was
I am
hilarious.
missing out.
You gotta watch it. It's great.
All right. Already 1, 2, 3.
I'm sold.
Okay, 2 yeses.
Come on, dude. You sold it, Nate. I know you didn't vote yes, but you have me laughing. I got to see this thing.
I thought I might have sold more people, so I went with no. But I love
good.
this movie.
Yeah,
It is so
it's
funny.
good.
It's so good.
Man, where do I go
know.
from here?
Dale calls it the best comedy in the franchise.
Jason X.
Oh, Jason,
Well, debatable.
Jason X is fun.
You can make a case. That one's funny too. I like this one better, but that one's funny.
All right, let's see. Man, I don't know where to go with this, but I'm going to go with, I guess, one of the more funny Marvel movies out there, at least for MCU standards. And you got to go with one of the most recent ones with The Marvels. This movie is hilarious. Miss Marvel, her personality is just so funny. And then you got these cat aliens eating people and then spitting them out. And that's how they save people, with these cat aliens. And yeah, this movie doesn't take itself seriously at all. It is just straight up comedy. There's even a musical dance scene. They go to a planet and they all speak in music. They won't understand you unless you're singing. Like, what's more comedy gold than that? This is purely a comedy. MCU did not want to make, a straight up drama here or an action movie. They went straight up. Let's make the funniest MCU movie we can. Let's go with The Marvels. And they totally succeeded on it. So, yeah, I laugh at this one all the time. If I want a good laugh.
All the time.
Yeah,
you laugh at it all the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's hilarious. It's very good. I mean, the cats are the best part. It's so funny.
I actually think that the parents are the best part. They're
funny too. They're very funny. Yeah.
You know what? I feel like I don't want to believe you, Mike, but I feel like now, after being on a couple streams with you, seeing you have a cool steelbook for it, I almost believe you might actually like it. I remember you went to bat hardcore for Aquaman that last time, and like
hey, Aquaman's a masterpiece. We'll have no
and I know I know you love Shazam too, so I'm like, I don't know.
So good.
I don't know. You might like this. You might think it's funny.
But it has comedy in there. I'm not saying it's good.
Which one?
I'm not saying I really like it. The Marvels. It is definitely comedy in there. It's like Thor: Love and Thunder. You would consider Thor: Love and Thunder comedy.
Comedy. You're right.
Well,
yeah, everybody loved Thor: Love and Thunder.
Exactly. The screaming goats. It was funny, hilarious.
Yes.
I didn't say you enjoyed the funniness. I'm just saying it's funny.
Yeah.
It's much more funny than anything else.
Okay.
Fair.
Fair.
All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I'll take 2 yeses. Yeah. Wow. Better than I expected.
Really, Tony? Really?
I'm playing the game.
You just gave him points.
If you gave him no,
I know, but I was trying to figure out which way he was really going to go.
Oh, no one was going to vote comedy on that.
Man, this game is so tough. Oh.
You also got picking that one, Mike. That's good.
Well, I didn't know what else to pick. You guys are tough on this one. It's like, come on.
Where do we stand?
This game?
How many more rounds do we have?
Oh, we got 2 more rounds. We have finished up the 3rd round. Let's take a look at the scores real quick, and we can see, oh my goodness. Wow, last round was not that great. No split the rooms at all. But I have 6 points. Huck's at 4. Tony with 7. Dude with 4. Ben with 3. And then Nate killing it with the 8 points. Oh my gosh. Nate came to play. What are you doing, Nate?
I should have voted yes on my I'm upset.
Didn't you?
Yeah, I'm upset that I didn't just go with my heart and vote yes for Jason Lives.
You got to go with your heart sometimes.
I do. Yeah, listen to your heart. That's what they say.
I was listening. That song was stuck in my head before you just said that.
I felt it. Like I was like, I listen to your heart. That's a song. You know, you gotta do it.
Man. Okay. Huck, you ready?
No.
You got this one.
I don't know if I do. All right. I'm looking at my list. Okay. So all right, I'm just gonna swing for the fences. All right. So Mike, I know that you chose The Marvels, but there actually is a superhero movie out there that is legit a comedy, and that is The Masterpiece, Batman and Robin. That's right. The last one. The reason it shut down the franchise is because it went away from all the dark. The director was asked to turn it into a very light comedy type thing so that they could sell Happy Meals. You had, Mr. Freeze in there with the chill out and, the chilling ice, all those chilling ice puns. And look, Batman and Robin, they had ice skates on their freaking shoes. When those things popped out, look, I was like, come on with this. I was rolling, right? And of course, Schwarzenegger puns. And he's got the Bat credit card. Clooney pulls out a credit card with the Batman logo on it. This is absurd. This is totally a comedy superhero movie from start to finish. There's nothing serious about it at all. No one was in any jeopardy, even the bad guys. And of course, when she was Poison Ivy was getting Robin to fall in love with her, and he's like sticking up to Batman. Well, I'm going to take you out, and they just kind of fight. And when Robin goes to slip, no lie, they literally do the cartoon. Like the cartoon sound effect. He literally does a Flintstone sound effect as he hits the ground. I'm like, wow, this is totally like a comedy superhero movie. So I know it's superhero, but there are genres and everything. And this is one that I think fits the bill better than the Marvels for sure, because it's legit got comedy from start to finish all the way through it.
But unintentional comedy.
No, completely intentional. Dude, a Bat credit card is not unintentional. Falling with a cartoon sound effect is not unintentional.
He's the way to pay for stuff. What else is it going to use?
No, I see what you're trying to do. Every comedy bit was intentional. They were not unintentional.
Yeah, I mean, every line that Mr. Freeze says is essentially a joke. All of them. They're all jokes.
Hey, they're ice puns.
What killed the dinosaurs?
Yes, they're ice puns. That's right.
Aren't necessarily jokes.
The chilling ice wheel doom. Yeah, like the Batmobile rolling up the side of a building. Yeah, all of that stuff.
Was Batman Forever. Okay.
Oh, was it? Yeah, it was.
And Batman
right. Now I can't take it seriously.
They changed because of the Happy Meal incident with Batman Returns.
Ben knows his Batman.
That's right.
I trust him. Ben, is this movie?
Well, no, I didn't say this is why. I said this is why they kept going, and they wanted him to make it even funnier. That's why he didn't go back to the dark. He kept it even funnier than the second one. Because Batman Forever, the funny bits was like, it's the car, right? Chicks dig the car. He had a couple of funny lines like that. But Batman and Robin, full on comedy.
Yeah. Just to draw the kids in too, because of how dark the other two were.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, Batman is my favorite DC character. I absolutely hate this movie. You made a very valid argument though, as far as the intention to be comedic. I agree. But
I mean, you can hate it, but it's definitely a comedy. It's not a.
You're
it's
right.
not a comedy. Yeah.
Bat nipples. I mean,
bat nipples. Oh my god! Right? Bat nipples. Bat ass. You got Batgirl with her bat ass.
Like the zooms in of their crotch when they're putting on
right.
Their shoots and stuff like that. Yeah.
I mean, it's best when they do it on Alicia Silverstone, but still.
True.
I don't know. I'm a Chris O'Donnell fan.
He does rock the nipples pretty good. He does.
If only Uncle whatever his name was from the Coconut movie that Ben was talking about. I already forgot what
Uncle Eddie.
Uncle Eddie. That's what it is.
We need Uncle Eddie to suit up.
Whoop, with his white pants.
Yeah.
His snug white pants.
All right.
Snug as that bat suit.
Votes in 1, 2, 3.
See the bat nipples, people. Come on. Ah, you guys suck.
One, yes.
Well, I agree it's comedic. I just think it's not fun. It makes me so mad every time I watch this movie.
I freaking love that movie.
I like this movie too.
I'm completely on
reverse psychology.
Yeah.
I've always liked Batman and Robin. I don't know.
Me too.
I love Batman Forever. I hate Batman and Robin.
That's a good soundtrack too.
I'm with Nate.
Facts. Yeah.
Wow. All right, Tony. What do you think?
Wow. Give me that wow.
I guess the next funny movie that I want to talk about is Mrs. Doubtfire. There's nothing funnier than a single dad not getting to spend time with his children. And so he has to dress up like a woman and just to be with his kids. To me, that's just hilarious. Just very hilarious. But yeah, Robin Williams, I mean, the king of comedy. Sally Field doing what she does best, being mean. Correct. Um,
And what's Pierce
Yeah.
doing?
do what?
And what's Pierce Brosnan doing?
He's involved
Oh,
in the
man.
drive-by fruiting.
By
Yes.
fruiting.
Oh,
What
here's
is
a
that?
drive-by fruiting.
But a lot of good comedic moments in this film, where they're in the restaurant toward the end, and he's getting drunk and forgetting what to take off and what to put on. But yeah, just a straight up comedy. Mrs. Doubtfire.
Man, your description made me not think so, but I love that movie, and it's so 90s, and that's why I love it, because it is funny, but then it does have that heart. You know, they don't really do them like that too often anymore. Where,
Right.
yeah, there's serious
good
stuff
mix.
going on, and yeah, like the dad can't see his kids. You're right, that ain't that funny, but the rest of it is. So yeah, I love Mrs. Doubtfire. I think it's hilarious.
Nate,
I
you're
agree. It's
reading too
hilarious.
much into Tony's delivery.
He's creeping me out. I don't know
No,
what, I
it's
don't know what
great.
to do anymore.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah. He messed me up with the Beverly Hills Cop. I can't. I don't know what to believe anymore.
My life.
All right.
I love the laughter.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh,
Oh,
two
Dan,
no's.
really?
Inbuster.
No.
Two no's.
Mrs. Doubtfire isn't funny.
You guys don't think Mrs. Doubtfire is funny?
I love Mrs. Doubtfire.
But you don't think it's
I-
funny?
I'm
Tony was
playing
just doing it
vote.
to get a
I'm
point.
playing
Oh,
a
okay.
game.
I'm trying to figure out why Ben said no.
I find it funny, but I mean, it's one of those things that's like, I'm like, is everyone else going to vote no just so that way no one gets the point? So
It's a tough balance.
yeah,
Remember, we got to do like Cody said, and we got to listen to our hearts. He had the song stuck in his head. We got to do it. Just
I keep playing as I'm like, yeah, that's funny. So I say yes. If it's funny to me, yes.
Hey,
But I also
right.
have like 2 points. So
when you guys go, I vote with my heart. When I go is where I get all confused.
I know, right?
All right, dude. What is
That's why
your
you're
vote
winning.
now?
That's why you're winning, Nate.
You are winning, Nate. Your heart is
It's a
good.
dirty
Pure.
win, though. I want to vote yes for a lot of these movies.
It's a dirty win. Good stuff.
all right, so this one is it's part of my favorite franchise. It's the first 3 were serious, and as they went on, they got more and more funny. I think this movie is funny, and I even brought a prop along with me. It's Seed of Chucky.
Oh,
Gosh,
You have
so creepy.
you have Chucky who's just jacking off, going wailing away on himself.
What is that?
This is Glenn.
Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
He's horrifying.
Glenn needs some sunlight.
He's
Vitamin D.
he's made in Japan. He even has the tattoo of made in Japan. He has a British accent, and he came out of a doll version of Jennifer Tilly.
Isn't he voiced by one of the Hobbits too?
Yeah,
One of the Hobbits does the voice for him.
yeah, does the voice Billy Boyd.
Yes.
Oh, Billy Boyd's great. I love Billy
Yeah.
Boyd.
God, that's another one. I hated that movie. I know you're a Chucky fan. I know you're a Child's Play fan. I when the Scream Factories came out, I didn't buy that. I bought all of them and not that one because I did not like it. But it definitely leans comedy. It's a comedy. It's like pretty much purely a comedy.
It's not my favorite in the franchise, but I have love for it. When I saw it, I really liked it. Like when I first saw it in theaters, and then when I, as Chucky didn't come back, I was like, I blamed it on this movie, so I kind of got this hatred for it.
Yeah.
But now that Chucky's back, my love for this movie's back.
I like that.
Thank God.
It's
The
great
full
prop.
Restored your love.
Great prop.
Mommy,
That
Daddy
thing is
killing
so
his back.
disturbing. It looks like an alien. It's like, what is that? Oh gosh.
Is there a Glenda version, or did it come with a little wig?
No, it didn't.
Oh.
It didn't.
Missed opportunity.
I know.
All right. Well,
I
is
think
this
dude's gonna
movie
split the
funny or not? Everybody ready?
Put the room here.
1, 2, 3.
He did it.
that is
I
a
knew
split
it.
there. That's a clean split.
Big success for him.
Ooh.
And guys,
He's making the comeback.
guys,
Called
Chucky kills Britney Spears in this movie.
That's true. That is true.
All right, Ben, what are you thinking?
all right. The next one I'm thinking I'll give you the cast list to start off with. Oliver Platt, Scott Conn, David Arquette. This movie, like you think about those two, you think, hey, this is gonna be a funny movie. It's about a guy who doesn't want to grow up. It's about him and his best friend who just want to live out their dream. Their dream is to go and follow an old guy around all over the United States of America and help this old guy achieve his goals by any means necessary. I mean, they even kidnap him in this movie.
Man, I'm so confused.
Nothing funnier than kidnapping. Let me tell you about it.
And they work for a sanitation company, so they kidnap him in a poop truck, and the poop truck just sprays everything everywhere in Ready to Rumble. Sorry, the movie that supposedly ended WCW's lengthy run as a company.
Diamond Dallas Page, baby.
Diamond upside down is a pussy.
That's right.
This is a hilarious movie, guys. It is.
I remember liking this movie too. This is a good one.
Foreign objects, I will rule you. I quote this all day. Anna has Sting in it, guys. Sting is
bonus point for Sting. Yeah, that's true.
And Macho Man Randy Savage has a bunch of cool cameos. Has Joey Pants as the villain.
Joey Pants.
Yeah.
Ben, you're gonna do it. You're gonna split the room. People love this movie.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
There it is. You did it.
Split right there. Nice. There you go.
Gosh, I need a
Ben Buster
movie.
he's entered the chat with the split. Okay. Oh Lord. See, I grabbed too many movies and now I'm like fighting with myself of which one to pick.
I have that same problem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with this one because this is a movie that I think a lot of people hate, but I think a lot of people need to give another try to. And I think they need to give it another try and watch it with their funny glasses on because this movie is actually hilarious. This is a little movie from the director of Final Destination 2 and Final Destination 4. It is called Shark Night. Now, this came out in 3D in the theater, Shark Night 3D. If you love shark movies, maybe you'll like it. I don't know. But if you just like laughing, you'll definitely like it. The plot of this movie involves some college kids going for a party weekend in Louisiana and some crazy guys who are, I'm not lying, they're literally obsessed with Shark Week. So they decide to drop a bunch of like exotic sharks in the water and then the sharks eat these people. Catherine McPhee for American Idol is in it. There's a music video at the end of the end credits, so stay for the credits. Don't leave because there's a music video that the cast made. And it's amazing. The guy raps to like a LL Cool J song at the very end, and he's mad at the shark, and he still has one arm in the music video because he got his arm bit off in the movie. So it's very meta. This movie's hilarious. I mean, I laugh every time I watch it. It's kind of crap, but it's from the director of The Final Destination, which is a horrible movie as well. So yes, I think this movie's funny. I think it's very funny. The plot's very over the top, and if you got to see it in 3D, God bless you.
I did
because it was good in 3D.
You saw it, dude? Really?
Yeah.
That came to
the music video.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I saw
Did you
it
stay for the music video at the end?
Yeah, but I saw it once in theaters. I don't remember.
Yeah, I was leaving. I sat through because like stuff kept happening, so I was like, maybe they're gonna be a clip, and it's literally a song, and it's like Sarah Paxton, Catherine McPhee. They're all like rapping and singing, and she could actually sing. Everyone else can't, so that's why it's.
I
funny.
did not. I'm sure I stayed, but I do not remember that.
Yeah, pop that baby in, find it, and then watch it. Just fast forward to
that
the end.
baby in.
It shows you how good it was.
Yeah, that's true.
It's one of those.
I feel like I'd remember a rap video
when the guy is
yeah.
he's rapping to LL Cool J, "I Need Love Girl," like that music, and he's got the one arm and he tells the shark, he's like, "I hate your butt," just like that, and then it ends. I busted out. I was the only one in the theater, so I could laugh as loud as I want. Classic. This is a classic 2000 something shark movie. Let me tell you.
All these horror comedies.
Yes, this one's good. Actually,
sounds legit funny.
Wow.
One of the villains has shaved his teeth to look like shark teeth. Come on.
So I say it's no Piranha 3D.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah,
Right
that
here.
movie.
I've struggled in how to describe it. That's why I haven't pulled it.
So
Jerry
Nate,
O'Connell's dick getting eaten by a.
that
by a
was
piranha.
so good. And then it coughs it back out because it didn't like us.
In
And
3D.
I was like, wow.
in 3D.
Even the piranha didn't want his dang dong. Nate, you said this happens in Louisiana, right? Which, of course, I'm from there. You got all the good swamps and everything. What water source did they throw these sharks in?
They explained it. They explained it.
Do they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they're in like a lake. She has like a lake house. So it's it's all brown. I don't know. It's like a brown lake. And there's,
Okay.
like, Donald Logue-
Brown's about right.
Donald Logue is like a boat sheriff, like Bruce Willis from Striking Distance from earlier. And he's like,
Wow, callback.
yes. So these
right.
movies are a marathon. You have to watch them in order.
Dude, I'm in.
Yeah, good stuff.
Let's go.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Whoa, oh.
Okay, 2. All right.
Yes, it's funny. It's very funny.
Dude, I gotta check out
Look,
the
you
music.
told
video. I
it.
do not
Like
remember
if anybody can sell a movie you haven't seen and may sound funny, that was it.
Yeah.
I just want to
Thank
see the
you.
video at the end with the dude missing the arm still and Catherine.
Yeah, just
McPhee.
Google.
How
Yeah,
could
just
you
Google
not?
Shark Night cast music video or whatever. It is. It's just like, and Catherine McPhee's like legit. She's out. She's like
Oh,
singing. and
I
everything
love
else.
Catherine McPhee, man. She's
Yeah.
great.
And then the guy at the end gets all sad because he has one arm. So he's like, he does like a sad rap in character
He's
as a
all
one-armed
sad.
guy. Yeah.
See, look,
but-
that's why I gave you a yes. That sounds great.
Yeah.
All right.
Cinema.
So let's go to the classics here. And we will go with Fast Times at Ridgemont High. These times did not go by fast enough because this is a very sad, depressing movie. Everybody is having trouble trying to find love. The guy swoops in on the other guy's girl, and it's terrible. Then there's an unplanned pregnancy that happens, and she wants to get rid of the baby. This is a tearjerker. Nothing funny about this movie at all. It's so sad. It brings me to tears every time. Just such a depressing movie. Not funny at all. So sad.
All I need are some cool waves and a tasty buzz, and I'm fine. Right? There's the other around, some tasty waves and a cool buzz. You know. Come on, Spicoli. He's like comedy gold, man.
And then the teacher
bud.
made him do all that homework. He couldn't go out. It was terrible. It was so sad.
Yeah, and then he has that one-on-one with the teacher, and he explains it Spicoli style. And he's like, yeah, you know.
He tries to jump out of a window.
Right? This Phoebe Cates in this movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything with her in
man.
it is gonna get a vote for me. I don't even care what it is.
Well, we're voting on if it's funny
No,
or
it
not.
doesn't matter.
No, we're voting
This is
on
worth
if
watching.
Phoebe Case is high. That's
Well,
what we're
look,
voting.
if we're getting
Guys,
into Phoebe
it's Phoebe
Cates,
Cates
now
hot.
what happens? Yeah. Is she hot? Yes.
Yes.
Look, and Nate, what happens with Phoebe Cates when she goes into the bathroom and finds Brad yanking on his crank? That was hilarious.
That was hilarious.
What do
What's
you mean?
sad about that?
What do you mean this isn't funny? She's all
Mike put himself in that scenario. He was like, "No, that happened to me." No.
And then he's like,
flashback, dude.
Oh man.
See, put yourself in that scenario. Would you find that funny if that happened to you? Probably not.
Oh no, because I'd be laughing at the dude it happened to. I'd be laughing so hard. You gotta picture yourself as not that guy, and then realize how funny it is.
Yep.
And then you tell all your friends, and then they'd find it funny.
I miss Judge Reinhold. He's awesome.
Yeah, he was a
Coming in
darling.
the new
there for a while.
Beverly Hills Cop, right? The
Yeah,
new one?
which is not going to be funny, right, Tony?
No.
No, no comedy.
No Time for Smiles
No.
on Netflix.
No
All
laughter in this house.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'll take a split on that. Yeah, for sure.
You guys don't think Fast Times is funny?
I don't think it's that funny.
Oh,
I do like it. I like the movie. It's one of those movies where like I can watch it. I think it's good, but like I don't crack up. It's like a little bit before my time of like when I really got into comedy a lot. I struggle with some of the 70s and like early to mid 80s comedy sometimes where I'm like,
yeah.
I don't always get it, but I think it's a great film.
I think it does have a lot of heavy things. It's just every time Spicoli shows up, I'm just laughing. He's just so good. Yeah.
Well, like a lot of comedies did back then, had some heavy
Yeah.
stuff.
Has the one element that's funny. I mean, if you took him out of it, it wouldn't be a comedy. Like at all.
All right, let's take a look at the scores moving into the final round here. I have 9 points. Huck, we are at 5. Tony is at, oh my gosh, that's a lot of points, Tony. That's 9 as well. Yes, I think so. Dude, we got what? 7. Ben with what? 6. And then Nate all in the lead right there with 10 points. Oh my gosh, Nate, you are killing it right now. It's your game to lose right here.
I'm scared. That's all the pressure on me. I'd rather have 9.
No pressure. No pressure for you.
I'm just trying to beat Ben at this point now. I'm just trying not to come in last.
Hey, you never know. It could go into overtime as well, you know. So
I gotta stop voting with my heart and start lying through my teeth like Tony.
Oh, it doesn't help, dude. I've been doing that the whole game, and
when I
I'm
try to get cute with my vote, it does. I do worse.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that I came very ill prepared.
Clearly, so did I. I'm in last place.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And I have
3, guys.
no idea what to throw at you guys because I'm gonna suck anyway.
Let's go with your heart, Huck. What is your
There
heart?
is no
saying?
heart left. It's been tossed out and stomped on. All right. Whatever. All right. You know, last is last, right? You got to own it. If you're not first, you're last. All right. So let's go with The Truman Show. I'm going to say that The Truman Show is a very, very funny show. It's got a film. It's got a lot of great comedic moments, but it's also a really emotional drama. It's about the story that Jim Carrey's character goes through about being, you know, his whole life has been put on camera for the world to see. And that's pretty an uncomfortable scenario, like some of the other movies we've discussed. So it has definitely a dramatic sense to it. So I don't know if it's side splitting comedy, but then you've picked a guy that is gifted with comedy in so many ranges. Like he can be very subtle, he can be over the top, or he can be completely dramatic, like Spotless Mind and stuff like that. So yeah. So The Truman Show, though, I do think it has its highs and lows, but could be considered a comedy or a drama.
I know everybody has their game.
And with that,
they're like, "What do we say? What do we
anything
say right here?"
Jim Carrey is for me. Anything Jim Carrey is for me.
I do like the product placements when like his wife comes home from the store and talking to him. She's like, "Oh yeah, I just picked up these nice waffles," you know, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's got a lot of good.
It does have some good jokes in it.
But was it funny, Nate? That's what we're gonna find out.
I guess so.
Yeah, being lied to your whole life, it's hilarious.
Right?
and filmed without you knowing.
Right?
Yes, exactly.
Sure, it's a feel-good movie, but did you laugh?
All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2 yeses. 2 yeses. All right.
All right. At least I didn't go out of goose egg. Thanks, Nate.
Yeah. No, this movie's funny. I mean,
It is a good movie. I love
his
the movie.
most comedic, but yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. I like seeing him do those kind of roles though, where it's not over the top. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a nice change.
I do know what you mean.
Yeah.
All right, Tony, you're up.
Okay. This is a hard game to play.
Tell me about it.
So to me, this right here is a funny sequel. I enjoyed the first one, but I really loved the second one, all because of John Lithgow playing the dad of
Will Ferrell.
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah, I did. I love the movie, but it was hilarious. When he greets his dad in the airport and gives him a kiss on the lips, it was funny. I mean, I actually laughed at this movie. It was so funny. You have this mixed family where there's a second marriage. And so the first dad is very serious. As you can see, it's Mark Wahlberg and Mel Gibson. See, I can remember their names. But yeah, it was a hilarious movie. I love, to me, I thought this right here was funnier than the first one.
It also has a music video during the credits.
Oh yeah, they did a great job with that music video.
I go back.
Cody actually stayed and watched that in credit because it was so funny.
Is John Lithgow missing an arm?
No, he's not.
-1 point for that.
Which
I
is
have that movie. I
ironic.
think I like that movie too. I don't remember. I know it's Chris. Isn't that one a Christmas one?
Yeah, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Okay. I think I did laugh at that. I hope everyone votes not no, so that I don't feel like the only one who laughed at it.
Inside
Wow.
the cones
Hang
like
on,
ice
let me
cream.
change my vote now. Hang on. Don't leave me out here, please.
Yeah, who touched the thermostat?
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Split the room, Tony. Oh,
Oh,
there it is.
hey, thanks, guys.
Hey, you get
We're out
one.
here laughing.
You get one.
We're with you, Nate and
We're out
Tony.
here laughing.
It was a
And
hilarious
not
film.
just because I haven't seen the movie. So
John Lithgow
people
didn't make
need
the
to
film
know.
for me. It was hilarious.
Yeah. Mel
Well,
Gibson was
remember,
funny
Mike,
in
you
that.
don't have to not see the movie to hear the voice and determine if it's funny. Because now you're saying no because of what Tony said, and I said yes because of what Tony said, and I haven't seen the movie.
Oh, you haven't seen it? You definitely
So
need to see it.
yeah, so just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean I would say no. I have to go off of what you say.
I wasn't convinced either.
And then
I do when you see the first one and find it funny, you're like, how can they make a sequel that's even funnier? You add Mel Gibson and John Lithgow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great cast.
Make Mel Gibson really pissed off all the time.
Oh,
I
that's
want to
good.
see the movie now. I haven't seen the first one either, so
I do
have
like the
such
first
a
one
big
better.
list of movies to watch now.
Oh, and plus
I
you got
like
John
them better, but I
Cena in it
laughed
too.
Yeah.
Oh, Cena's funny.
Yeah.
All right,
Was it-
dude, you are up.
Yeah, so this one I'm gonna bring in another Christmas movie, one that I think is a new Christmas classic. It has a lot of action and a lot of comedy, and that's gonna be Violent Night with Santa Claus trying to save this house full of people who are so ungrateful, but he stays around and sticks around for this little girl who believes in Christmas and wants her family all together. I think it's really touching and heartwarming, and I also think that there's a really cool, funny homage to Home Alone in the movie, and they talk about other Christmas classics like Die Hard, and they play off of that. I think this is a comedy. I think it's funny. I think it's heartwarming. I think it was an instant classic to me.
It's a great movie, but it's an action Christmas movie to me. More action than comedy. It's like
You're
Die
right.
Hard. Die
It's
Hard
re-
is more action.
It's more action than comedy, but it's funny.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I think it's a comedy with just gruesome and over the top action that makes you think it's an action movie.
And really funny, like every action sequence is set to like a funny Christmas song.
Uh-huh.
Like one of them's in Spanish, I think. It was like,
Oh yeah, that's
really
a good.
funny.
Feliz
Yeah.
Navidad. Yep.
It was
Well,
good.
and a lot of the action like results are quite hilarious. You know, star in the eye or the impaled on the thing.
The chimney killer. Then
I think, dude, I think you summed this movie up so nicely. It is super. Like I've seen it like 2 or 3 times, and I love the heartwarming aspect. Like the more I watch it, the more I like it. And the homages to the other movies are very, very funny. And that girl and his relationship, it's super cute. But yeah, and the kills are over the top, but also hilarious. So.
Yeah. And the family was just terrible. They
Yeah.
they got what they need. They got what they deserved,
Yeah.
which is always hilarious.
And look, we'll just say if you haven't seen it, but the way Leguizamo at the end, that was just they could not have been funnier.
Mhm.
Like it was gruesome, right? But it was hilarious.
Christmas dies tonight.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Ooh,
Split
that's
Split.
the room right there. Wow. Ooh,
That's how I go out.
double split the room right
Out
up
on
there.
top, dude.
We still have one more round though, right?
Duder in the house.
No, that's
Yeah,
it.
This is the 5th round. Unless it goes into overtime.
I'm not playing anymore. Nice, dude. Well done.
I got the hang of it last season. Last round. This is the season finale, guys. The series
Yeah.
finale. So make it
Yeah.
good.
Limited series. It only happens once.
All right, Ben.
We've already had superhero movies talked about, so I'm going to talk about one of the funniest superhero movies ever. It starts off with a old lady getting killed because she won't vote for a certain guy and stands up for what she believes in. When all of a sudden her son decides to become a superhero to avenge the death of his grandmother. Then all of a sudden his gadgets he just doesn't want to grow up. He loses his job. His brother ends up almost losing his because he's helping him out in the wee hours of the night. Robin Givens is in here. Yeah, like early 90s Robin Givens.
Ooh.
But she's in here. She's the love interest. She ends up falling for one brother when the other brother actually likes her. It's weird. And then they go on to save the day as Blank Man.
Oh.
Blank Man.
Cody just has it right there. At his fingertip.
Double.
Wow. What'd you call
In
it?
the soundtrack. In the
Oh
soundtrack.
wow!
I always keep these handy. I never leave home without them.
Why?
Because this
People need to know. People
I love
need
this
to
movie.
know.
Yes.
This is a hilarious
David
movie.
Lanes, David
guys.
Allen Greer.
Uh-huh.
Anything
Yeah.
in living color adjacent is
Exactly.
Major Pain,
Yes.
Blank Man.
Oh, Major Pain, so good.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
Jason Alexander's in it.
Mm-hmm.
I love Blank Man.
Yeah, so do I.
Tony, your favorite? You love that Blank Man?
Oh, I love it.
What
Especially
do you-
the early,
Blank Man right
especially
now,
the
okay.
early '90s Robin Givens.
Yeah, we
There
should,
is that.
All right.
she really messed up Tyson back then.
1, 2, 3. The first
Clean sweep.
zero of the night.
Yes.
It's too funny, Ben. You ended with too funny of a movie.
You sold it so well with that Robin Givens.
Oh man.
I've never seen Blank Man.
You ever seen Blank Man?
I haven't
No.
either.
Me neither.
I
Oh,
don't know. It's a good movie.
It is.
Obviously, I have 7 copies right with me.
My God, it was like right at your fingertips. Like I didn't even see you lean out of frame. Cody. You just like there it was. Right, it was like it was in your lap.
okay.
I just have them sitting here with me.
Okay. So this is a movie that it's very specifically, you have to watch this very specific way. I saw this at midnight when it came out. It was kind of a bomb when it came out, but I went to a midnight screening. I was there at the theater for like 4 hours. This is back when, Thursday night screenings were at midnight, not at 6 p.m. And you get just the diehards that really want to see it. So great crowd. Many laughs were had. And again, not a traditional comedy, but a movie that just made me laugh and giggle and giddy the whole time. I'm going to go with Grindhouse. Now, specifically the full experience of Grindhouse, not Planet Terror and Death Proof separate, because the fake trailers are what 1,000,000% make the whole experience. You got the Machete one right at the beginning. It's funny, but the middle, you cannot watch that Edgar Wright trailer. Don't. And not laugh. I won't believe you exist. If you watch that trailer and you don't at least
Do I exist? I don't know.
You didn't laugh. If you might not exist, Mike. I don't know if you're real
Don't.
because everything. You're gonna open this door. Don't. And then it just keeps going, like gets shorter and shorter and shorter. Hilarious. Werewolf Woman of the SS with Nicolas Cage playing a character called Fu Manchu. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Someone else has to make it up because it's hilarious. And of course, Thanksgiving, the original Thanksgiving with that guy with the creepy voice. On top of that, I do think both of the films have a lot of comedic elements. The girls beating up Kurt Russell at the end of the movie, and it's like 5 minutes long of them just like punching and kicking him. Hilarious. Planet Terror has a ton of good humor, especially Rose McGowan. Maybe my favorite Rose McGowan performance when she keeps talking about being a stand-up comedian, and everyone keeps telling her she's not funny, and then she tells a joke, and they're like, "This is kind of funny." This movie is great. I love this film. I hate that it wasn't successful, but I feel like it's found its life after the fact. But funny, gory, good time of a double feature. Watch it in full. Don't watch them separately.
Now that's a tough one, Nate. Now I get you with the movies. I'm with you, but you're leaning heavily on those trailers to make the movie funny. To make the
Correct.
movie funny, you got to lean on those trailers. So,
But to me, the trailers are part of the movie because when you watch Grindhouse as this, it's one. It doesn't break up. It doesn't split.
it is one long thing.
It's
Yes.
one long movie, and the trailers are part of the experience of the movie. So I get what you're saying, but I feel like it is just the movie to me. Grindhouse
So you're doing the grind. You're not just doing Planet Terror. You're doing Grindhouse, the whole thing.
Yes.
Okay. So
Planet Terror,
that
3
case-
trailers, Death Proof.
So Nate,
yeah, in
Nate,
that case, if you're doing the whole thing, the trailers are part of that whole thing. So I'll have to give it to you.
okay, so I know that's how it was in theaters. I went and saw it in theaters and saw it all together. So if you pop in that disc, it's gonna play those movies all together, everything all together. Oh,
Yes. And the cool thing is this set, it comes with them individually. So it has the extended cut of Planet Terror, the extended cut of Death Proof, and then just the theatrical version of the whole thing on
that's
one
cool.
disc. Yeah. So if you want to just watch one of them,
reels.
yeah, with the missing reels. Well, the
that's
Tarantino's
pretty
movie
funny
was,
too.
yeah, exactly. Even that, like, it's about to be a sex scene. I remember my theater audibly going, "No!" when they're like doing the
I
sex scene and it
know.
gets all dried out. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't know. That was pretty funny to me.
I was in the back
So
of the
is
theater
that-
going like this. I was like, just eat my popcorn.
So is that scene back in the uncut version, Nate? Is the sex
No.
scene in?
It's
Oh,
still
come
there.
on!
Yeah, it's still. However,
So
if
you don't get it either way.
you want
Horn
a
dog
little
Huck
action-
over there.
No,
That's
no,
what I'm
you-
saying.
Hey, listen, you want a little action though. In the Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof in the Grindhouse version, there's a scene where the girl's supposed to give Kurt Russell a lap dance, and in the theatrical, it does that. It's like missing reel, and it comes back after the lap dance. And in the extended cut, it does show the whole lap dance scene. So his version does have the missing reels put back in, but Robert Rodriguez said, "Nah, it was a joke. It was just a joke. There was no scene." So,
Robert.
oh, Robert,
Joke's on us.
Yep, joke's on us.
All right, ready to vote? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's a split the room right there. Nice.
Taste it again.
Nate be killing it.
This is a great movie. I
Well,
love
look,
it.
when Nate said it's the whole thing, start to finish, which it does include the trailers as part of that experience, and those were hilarious. If it wasn't that, Nate, I'd have said no, because I don't think there's enough comedy per movie.
Yeah, I
but,
don't remember laughing at any of that in the movie.
I wouldn't have picked it if I was separating them. No, sir. I would be like, I would have just picked Machete, it's the standalone movie, because I think that's like
There
a
you go.
funny. That one's funny too.
where Steven Seagal is the bad guy.
Yes,
Come on,
I have it
That
over here
Lenticular Viavision box set.
for that. Oh yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
that
it's
one
nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. It's 4 discs. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you love the movie. But I had
Wow.
Machete here just in case. I was like, ooh, just in case. But so you know what? I got to listen to my heart.
Machete.
I listen
Oh, the
to my-
girl with the cell phone and machete. Wow.
Oh, right at the beginning. Yeah, that's nasty.
I'm like, what is this movie?
I was like, excuse me, I need to make a call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Mike.
All
what do
right.
you got?
So let's go with the funniest movie of last year. You got to be talking that Mafia Mama. I mean, look at Toni Collette as the Mafia Mama. It's like The Godfather, but straight up comedy. She's hilarious. It's bloody and gory, just like that Grindhouse movie. It's that same exact style. So if you think Grindhouse is funny, you got to be in line exactly with this one. It's the same premise, I'm sure. Exactly the same. 100%. So there you go. Mafia Mama.
Yeah, well, maybe it's as funny as The Godfather was.
I saw this at one of those Monday mystery screenings. It was my first one I ever went to. I was so mad when I was like, I'm never coming to this again. And I went to like 15 more.
Everyone talks about these Monday mysteries. I've never seen those anywhere near
Nowhere near me.
Do you guys have a Regal theater near you?
me. No.
No, they closed them all.
Yeah, the Regal thing. Yeah.
Yeah, Regal. AMC does them sometimes.
Okay, 'cause
They're
I
called
have-
screen unseen.
okay. I have a AMC around.
Yeah, check it. There's supposed to be one. There was one tonight. There's supposed to be one next Monday. So check AMC. But yeah, the mystery movies, it's so hit or miss. Like I got Gran Turismo like a month early. It was like great, and then I also got Mafia Mama. It was not great. Mike, everything you told everybody is a lie. You just lied. to everyone.
okay.
Mama's
I was seeing-
amazing. What are you talking about? It's
You
so
lied
funny.
to
It's
everyone.
hilarious. Come on, Toni Collette. She is one of the best actresses of our time. Come on, you don't think she can?
And
do
you
the whole
have
thing?
comedy director extraordinaire Catherine Hardwicke directing it. Yes,
That
it
just
is.
sounds like a funny name, Hardwick. Absolutely.
Yeah, when I was like a teenager on MTV with Singled Out with Chris Hardwick. Yeah.
Chris Hardwick, her son.
There you go. Anybody
Is that
else
really
see
her
this
son,
one?
is it? Oh, okay. I was like, no, it's not. Here I am about to look it up.
Not her son.
I was like, no way.
No.
Well, I think
Tony,
I
have you
proved
seen this
my
movie?
point.
No,
You got to save us, Tony. No, you haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it, but it is hilarious.
I agree.
Well, Mike thinks
I
it's
concur.
hilarious.
It is
Nate says
hilarious.
it's a pile.
I remember one way that I confirmed I did like it was my boss at work liked it, and I was like, that tells me
There
all I
you
need
go.
to know. This movie's no good.
Wow. Which way to vote?
Yeah, you're right, Nate. It
I got
is
my
not
paper.
funny at all. I agree. Not funny. Definitely is not.
It's horrendous.
It's terrible. Yes. Horrible. Horrible.
It is gory.
You know, we
though.
haven't voted yet, Mike.
It's horrible. I tell you, it is. It's not funny. But absolutely hilarious. You think about that. All right, you ready? 1, 2,
I'm
3.
ready.
Man, I'll take one. I'll take my one little point. So sad.
I mean, you can't end with "it's not funny" and then go now vote. I'm
Mike,
like,
did
all
you
right.
did you like that movie?
No, well, yeah, I bought the Blu-ray.
Oh.
Of course, I
Oh,
like.
I bought the Blu-ray.
Yeah, well, he bought the Blu-ray of Napoleon Dynamite and he hated it.
No, I like
Yeah.
this one. I think it's action
Tony-
and bloody
Tony-
and.
Tony has
Mike,
a
you also bought Past Lives.
Oh God, I hate Past Lives.
I
So
love
I
Past
mean,
Lives.
so buying something doesn't mean you're gonna love it.
That's true. No, but I saw that one in theaters. I previewed it first and then got it for like $7.99. So that was
Too
good.
much.
Good deal.
$7.99 too much.
All right. Well, anyway, we will check the scores here, and there's no need for an overtime because this person pretty much dominated the whole time.
Yes, I know.
That
The
is
substitute.
Nate.
The substitute.
Nate with the 13 points right there. He planned months ahead. He knew about the stream a long time ago, I tell you. But I mean, oh my goodness. Wow. So
I mean,
Nate totally pulled that
Well
out.
done, Nate. Well done.
Thank you
So,
guys. This was fun. I mean,
Congratulations.
hey,
Instead of making people laugh, you caused the most controversy. I hope you feel good about yourself.
I
And
do.
of course, you
yeah,
get
I
a
feel good.
nice little trophy with it.
Mm.
And it's going to be this trophy. Just joking. That's me. There you go. Because you cracked me up, you win the Split the Room trophy today.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thanks, guys. It was a blast. You know, I've known about this stream for about 5 hours. I got added in late, but I did some quick research. And, you know, I was like, you know, I think I understand the rules of this game. Always listen to your heart, guys. And I love a lot of the movies you guys pick. They're actually funny.
And guys, I just want to say I've been part of this for about 5 months, and I had no idea what was going on.
The complete opposite.
Mike asked me last week, so
Dude
look,
was like, no preparation at all.
I came in hot with Scary Movie 3, guys.
Like, I mean, that's not a bad pick though, because that's one of those movies that some people don't like.
Yeah.
So I thought someone was gonna pick like Master of Disguise, maybe, because I know people who love it,
Turtle. Are you
a lot of people
up
hate
for
it.
the
Am I-
Turtle
am I
Club?
too-
That movie's great.
Dude, that pops in my head like at least once a week. Man, I'm totally enough for the turtle.
That movie's so good.
and it has like a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. So like most
No,
people, a
no.
lot of people hate it, and there's some people who dig it. So I almost picked it, but I don't have it. I don't want to pick anything I don't have.
Well, you picked right, Nate. You got a lot of split the rooms. 3 split the rooms, 2 2s.
I think that's a record, isn't it?
Thanks,
3?
guys.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's the highest score I've seen. That's pretty good.
Wow.
And
I
now
can
you
never
get
come
this
back. This is my
amazing
this is
trophy.
my one and only time.
You get to save this as a screensaver, print it out, put it on your refrigerator. I mean, so many
Beautiful.
things you can do with this amazing trophy.
Beautiful.
Have a
Thanks so
T-shirt
much.
made.
There
I
you
want
go.
to thank my mom. You know,
This will be your
always been
Christmas
there for
card.
me. Yeah. So I appreciate
She
it.
believes in
Well,
me.
print it out, send it to your mom.
I'm gonna. That's. I like that, Cody.
She's like, what the shit is this?
What's this stupid egg? Listen, you crack me up, Mom. Thanks.
I told you to make something of your life. What is this? Sorry, Mom.
You're talking to the
You've been
computer
in
now.
front of that computer all day. Get up. Yeah.
Going to the movie theater 4 times a week really paid off.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. I see a lot. I yeah, that's true. It helps.
Well, hopefully I'm
Oh.
going to go see Dune tomorrow. I'm excited about that.
That's a funny movie. You want to
That's hilarious.
That's a hilarious.
Don't
movie.
forget your popcorn bucket.
Oh, then the comedy really.
That's
kicks
why
in.
it's funny.
Yeah.
All right,
Pretty good,
well, Huck, take it away. So you're gonna go see Dune. I'm expecting an out of theater reaction. Yes.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna go see Dune tomorrow. I do a little out of theater reaction. Also, I just put up a video today where I talk about my top 10 favorite fake bands, fictional bands of all time. I thought it was a very fun topic to do. And just sort of, I've never really done Tony, I've seen you do premieres before. It's kind of neat. You just sort of launch it. I wasn't even sure how it was going to work. I just waited for it to start. And I'm like, is it going to start?
Yeah.
You know? And then it finally did. And I got to like play along with everybody. So if you guys missed it, go check out the replay and check out what my 10 favorite fake bands are. And let me know yours.
Yeah, that was a good.
Oh,
topic.
and tomorrow morning is my morning mug. So tune in.
All
Sorry,
right,
Tony, what did you say?
Tony.
You
got anything to say? You're like, I'm tired.
Okay, wait. Yeah, I've got a live stream on 2 channels this weekend, but I don't remember whose. Saturday and Sunday though. I'm booked on the live stream. Yeah, it was fun being a part of this. I didn't really know how to play the game either.
Me neither.
All the movies I
You
talked
did
about,
good,
though,
though,
I
Tony.
actually do love all these films, so don't take what I said to heart. But yeah, come check my channel out. I think I'm 15 away from hitting 9,000 subs, so I'm really hoping
All
that
right, Tony.
my
Nice,
subs don't
congratulations.
start backing out
That's
after they saw my performance tonight.
All right, and dude.
And I do want to say, Mike, me not knowing what was going on was 110% my fault. You put them in the chat yesterday, but I was at a concert, so I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll watch it when I get home." And then I just totally forgot about it until today, and I was like, "Oh man, I don't have time." But thank you for inviting me on here. I have a stream coming out, or I'll be on a stream tomorrow over at Facci Cinema with Cody Leach. We're going to be watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake, and talking about that. And then I'll be on another stream. I'm going to be unboxing the new Mario box set that came out from 1993. That movie. And then I got a Darkman unboxing that I'll be doing. I got the Scream Factory took my money for that, so I bought the most expensive bundle because I'm an idiot. So you'll be seeing that. So that'll be coming soon.
All right, Ben Buster.
My channel tomorrow. I have a live stream where I go through everything I picked up in the month of February, like Mike, to quote you, to Mega Media Hall. So it's some comic books I picked up, movies, memorabilia for movies, so stuff like that. So if you want to see what I picked up, check it out tomorrow night.
All right, and then our champion, Nate the Great. What do you got going on?
Well, first of all, thanks for asking me to be on, Mike. I know it was last second. I was glad I was able to jump in for you. It was a pleasure working with all of you guys. If I have before or new, had a blast. As far as what we got on our channel, so we just went back doing lives again yesterday. So the replays there, we did our top 5 favorite halftime Super Bowl performances of the last decade. In 2 weeks, we are doing soundtracks that are better than the film that they are soundtrack for. So that'll be in 2 weeks on a Sunday. This week, I'm ready to get yelled at in my comments because I'm going to be dropping my top 5 most under or overrated movies, movies that I think are very overrated. So I know someone's going to hate me for it, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I still love them. And also, I will be doing out of the theater review. I'm torn. So I'm probably going to end up doing both because I don't know if I was going to do Kung Fu Panda 4 or Imaginary because they both have bears in them. So I might just do both. So yeah, I'll have an out of theater review on Friday.
Is Imaginary coming out already?
Yep,
Thursday. Yeah, I go every Thursday. So
I figured that was like a Thanksgiving movie. Like I thought it was coming out next Thanksgiving. I didn't know it was coming out.
Yeah, it comes
tomorrow.
Yeah, so I'll be seeing one or both of those. So I'll have a review for that.
Oh, Imaginary. What am I? I'm thinking. What's the movie?
You're thinking of If, huh?
If.
Imaginary
Okay.
Friends.
If. That's what I'm
version.
thinking of.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
the horror version of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
When does If come out? Is that Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I think that's later in the
Okay,
year.
so I'm not a complete idiot.
Thanks for doing this. It really means a whole lot.
Why do you have that?
You gotta have it on the ready. You never know what it's
You
gonna
gotta
come
play.
up.
No, you gotta
So-
play the Hacksaw Ridge one. That's the
Oh,
greatest one.
That's a great one. I know I have that somewhere.
It's my favorite one. Every time I come here, if I don't see it,
That's
I'm
true. Well,
sad.
for me, it's a tradition now. So once again, when you guys think out there whether to subscribe or like our videos and watch our content on our channels, just think this.
Help me get one more.
That's all you got to do. Help me get one more. That's it. Simple as
Help me
that.
get
And
one
help
more.
everybody else get one more because everybody's links are in the description below. So show everybody some love tonight. And yeah, they're all great content creators. And as for my channel, you guys know me already. Videos posting every day, out of theater reactions coming up for the weekend. And then the next live stream will probably be, Oscars after party. I still need more people to join into that. So if anybody loves the Oscars and wants to stay up late after the Oscars ends and like chat for like an hour, let me know. Hit me up on Instagram. So that's going to be a fun time. And then after that, at the end of the month, we will have more comedy with a raunchy comedy recommendation stream. That's going to be a lot of fun. So if you loved comedies, you're going to go to that spot when it comes up. It's going to pop up. I'm tired, everybody. Have a great night. Have a good one. And go have some laughters out there.
Good night.
You will earn more points if you split the room. And who creates the most divisive dimensions will win.
6'11"? Oh my, Barb. Oh my gosh, he's 6'11". 6'11"? We're in 124.
I met this girl tonight, okay, in a coffee shop.
I feel like something incredible is really going to happen here.
Hey, Paul!
The first one, the high heel. You have to want to know, okay? Do it again.
But it wasn't me little donkey shite. It was me pony shite, which shows how much you were listening.
Very nice.